Ons are between the standard clubs, which is going to be my son playing them, Leo. He is 9 years old. He's quite new to the golf game. He briefly played the golf club. I would say he's played about 3 or 4 rounds on the golf club too. So he'll be using standard clubs, and I'm going to be using the player clubs. We've picked a course we both like. It's the Faxon Park Golf Club. This is Leo's favourite course so far on the game. So we're playing off the blue tees, is it? Let me check. Yeah, the blue tees. I didn't want to go to the gold tees because then the advantage that I have would be far superior due to the distances. So let's start the round and see how we get on. This is actually Leo's first round of the day, so he's at a bit of a disadvantage. He's kind of coming in cold. He's quite a good player. He's shooting under par most rounds now, guys, with the standard clubs.
Hello there, and welcome to the golf club. My name is John, and I'm excited. I'm excited for you today.
Right,
Okay, first
so I've got the honours,
good
Leo.
chance to set the bar high. Give it your best shot.
Okay, so we've got 4 mile per hour wind, and I am definitely hitting my 3-wood here every time I've hit the driver in this course. I have went through the back of the fairway onto the light rough, and I've hit a perfect fast there, which means it should push it left. We're fine though, gotten away with that. So our 3-wood has travelled 273
Nice.
yards. Here's Leo now, first
Next
swing of
up.
the day. Feel free to take a practice swing, Leo, if you want to. Oh, a young man full of confidence. Going straight off the bat, no practice swing. And there we go, wow, look at that. He's hit
Nice.
a
Should be in the
perfect,
fairway.
straight down the middle with his driver. So basically we've both hit the same kind of distance really, but mine was with my 3-wood,
Now
Leo
we
was
are
with his
looking at
driver.
around
The only reason
185
I'm
yards to the pin.
closer to the pin is I hit mine down the left hand side of the fairway. So Leo's working out his calculations. He's hit a slow perfect. And he'll probably just trickle off the green. Oh no, he's going to stay on. It's not a bad shot. He's on the green. He's going to
On the
leave
green
himself
with
a long
much
putt.
work to do. Okay, looking at, I'd say 180 yards out.
So I've got 178 yards, playing 13 feet up, 3, 6, 9, 12. So it's basically 182. We've got a huge wind advantage. So I am going to hit my 6 iron. The wind is kind of fluctuating. See if we can kind of get this close to the pin. I don't want to start out too far right. We've put a great swing on that. Hopefully
Heading
we're
for
going to
the
be rewarded.
green here.
Probably going to end up about pin high, but the wind just took us a bit round. So as you see, we're a lot closer than Leo so far.
All right, this next one's for birdie.
Oh, I don't know if he's hit it. 23, 24, 25 feet. Unlucky Leo. So as you see there, he just didn't get enough welly.
Bird.
So he's going to really be struggling for par. I've left myself a 19-foot putt. Slightly breaking to the right. Greens are medium, 166. Turn, 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 turn.
Yes.
Oh, and we drain it. So we start with a birdie.
Okay, we're
Hopefully
about
Leo can
17
do
feet
himself
out here.
justice here and get his par. That looks good. Turn. Oh, and he's so unlucky there. The dolphin gods were not on his side. So unfortunately,
right along
Leo
here.
goes to 1 over. and I go to 1 under. So already we have a 2-shot swing.
Okay, time to concentrate on sticking this green.
Okay, so we move on to hole 2, which is a par 3. It is playing 214 yards. Down 19 feet, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I've really got to take 6 yards off of that, so it's playing 208, sorry. Winds against us. So I do feel the 6 woods of club. I'm just going to jack it up as high as I can really and see if we can get this landing soft. The wind's slightly moving to the left. Hopefully we can get a clean swing in this and the wind takes us round and we don't run through the back of the green. We have hit a perfect fast, so that will be short and left. It's actually not bad. We've just kicked into the heavy rough though. So let's see how Leo gets on with the standard clubs.
And next.
As you're seeing, he's having to hit. I did have to hit a hybrid there, but as you're seeing, Leo's having to hit like 5 woods, 3 woods into the greens. Oh, and he's got a slow perfect. Slow perfect doesn't really affect your shot from what I've noticed, and that could be really nice. Oh, what a kick he's got. He's got a member's bounce. And that is a beautiful shot from Leo. And hopefully he can pull back his drop shot that he got in the first and get his birdie.
Jump to the green from here.
I'm just going to do well to save par here now, so 12 yards. I'm going to jack this up quite a lot. And just see if we can kind of get this close and trickling down towards the pin. Save our par. So that is going to carry 13 yards, 12 yards. We need that to check up, or we can just do that and chip it in. So we move to 2 under.
For the birdie.
Can Leo drain his birdie? Oh no!
Well, I wish those putts would just
Unlucky Leo. Oh, so he's really put that far past, and it's going to be a hard one for par.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Come on, Leo. Yes.
Nice.
And that's a good putt from Leo. He got his par save. So far, guys, the player clubs are 2 under. The standard clubs are 1 over. So there's a 3-shot swing.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
So we'll move on to hole 3. It's a short par 4. 344 yards. And look at that wind blowing into the right. I am confident here that with a good swing, this wind could work in my favour and we might just get this ball staying on the fairway. As long as you avoid the bunker, I'm not too fussed. It's all dependent on a good swing. We've put a perfect on it, and look at this,
right,
the wind is taking us round beautiful. And we have used the wind there really well. And we're really going to leave ourselves a short shot onto the green.
Next.
But welcome everyone to stream. I'm actually playing my son Leo. He's using the standard clubs, whereas I'm using the players. It's a bit slow again from Leo. He's just struggling at the moment. This is his first round of the day. But the slow perfects, from what I've seen, don't really affect your shot. So that is a great shot from Leo. He's launched at 272 yards down the fairway. And how accurate can he be going into here? His wind's in his favour. Oh, I was going to say, you're not putting that, are you, mate? He's just working out his calculations. He's got a slow perfect, and that looks good. Can it bite? Bite. And that's a great shot from Leo. He's got the backswing, and I'm sure he'll get his birdie there. He deserves it. See if he can get him back to level par. I am going to have to go for the flop shot here, guys. As you see here, it's really breaking right off of there, but I'm just going to go at this with a full swing. I do feel it is going to be the shot. Hopefully we can get a nice tempo on it. And we have. Hopefully that just checks up now. Oh, a bit of backspin that I didn't expect. So we've left ourselves about an 8-foot putt
let's
for
see what
birdie.
you can do with his 8-footer.
That was bang on. Just a slight break to the right. Oh, and we sink it.
Slide that putt in there for the bird.
So we move to 3 under.
For the birdie here.
This is Leo to move back to level. Oh, wow. And Leo's putting is just kind of
5-footer here, nothing too bad.
letting him down at the moment. He's playing great shots to get into these positions for birdies.
putt. Well
so
done.
that's the last 2 holes he's really missed his birdie putt. But I'm sure he'll pick it up again. Unlucky Leo, don't worry about it, buddy. So we are 3 under and Leo's +1. So far we're seeing a huge advantage with the player clubs over
let's
the
haul
standard.
off and just smash this next drive.
So there's no way I'm hitting that. I will drop down my 3 wood. Just aim it slightly to the left due to the wind and hopefully we can get a nice clean swing on this. We've slightly pushed that right, which I do think
Looks
we're going
like
to go in the
you'll be in the
bunker.
short stuff
Yeah, we
here.
are. Or are we going to get a favourable bounce? No. So
Unlucky. I take back that last comment.
we're right in the centre of that
Your
bunker.
turn.
We pushed that drive way right. And as you can see here, Leo's really going to do well to even get anywhere near the bunker. And he's still hitting a slow perfect. He's not got his tempo right yet. But once again, the slow perfect, from what I've seen, just doesn't really seem to affect shots at all. So advantage
Good
Leo
stuff.
in this hole. Advantage to the standard clubs. So 125 yards, playing 5 feet up. So it's really playing, we'll say 127. I'm just going to take a good bit off of this. I obviously don't want to go in the water. If I do go long, there is a slope there that might just roll us back towards the green, towards the pin. Worst case scenario for us here is hitting the water. Like I say, you never know if you're going to get a 75% or a 95%. Hopefully I can just get a clean strike. We've got a perfect slope.
That swing.
It should be over though. Give us a nice bounce. And I'm just happy to be on the green coming out of there.
Well, you're out of the sand. That's all.
It wasn't the greatest of
Okay,
swings, so
we
the
have
last 2
about
shots I've played have not been the best of
115
swings.
yards thereabouts to the pin.
How can Leo get on here playing with his standard clubs? I fully expect him to get really close here. He's got an 8-mile-per-hour wind against him. Once again, he's hit a slow perfect, maybe pushed it slightly left, but I think that's
Yeah,
going to
this
be
could be
bang on the
dirty.
money if it bounces. Oh, and he's just left that ever so short. And one thing I will say about Leo, he was the chip master on the golf club. He very rarely missed a chip shot in these kind of situations. I'm not sure how he's finding them so far in the golf club too. Oh, unlucky. What do you think of the chip shots in the golf club too, Leo? He thinks they're good.
Yes,
You heard
it's
it
the
from the
bird.
man himself. So as you can see, guys, I have got a 42 feet putt, 1 inch up, breaking to the left. Hopefully we can just get the right kind of yardage here, get it near the pin, and then save our par. Have I hit that enough? I think I have. Maybe just a bit too hard. Didn't really have the line of the putt there. And we're probably going to have about a 12-foot putt.
Let's see if we can save par.
Oh
on
well,
this putt
we're
here.
inside Leo, so we're going to even have a shorter putt. And that's a great putt from Leo, and he gets his par.
Solid putt. We're in the hole. Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
So we have 7 feet left. Slightly braking a bit faster. Hopefully we just get the right weight in this. Oh, and we've missed our par putt. So we are going to drop a shot. Well, I say we,
All right,
I am.
got a 3-footer here.
that was a poor putt, so I think I moved
almost
back
hit
to
your par
2
there.
under, 3 under.
No worries. Next hole.
Leo's corrected me, I moved back to 2 under. Yeah, he's right, and Leo is +1. So there's still a 3-shot swing between the standard clubs and the player clubs. And still Leo's got a slow on that. See, as soon as the backswing gets to the top, you just put it back, mate. But it's not really affecting him. That was a huge drive, actually. So unfortunately, Leo's just trickled out
next up
of the fairway onto the light rough. And I'm just hoping to use this wind again slightly into my favour. This could be a risky shot, though, the way I've swung the last 2 shots. Oh, we got a perfect very fast, and that's just going to go way left. We're going to be beside Leo. Kind of side by side here, geez. We could basically throw a blank over the 2 of our balls here. That was a so my last 3 swings, guys, have been absolutely dreadful. Whereas you're seeing Leo with his standard clubs is hitting everything really straight. He was just unfortunate to trickle. He just lost the fairway there. And Leo's going to hit his hybrid yet. Just wants to get this back onto the fairway, mate. And there we go. There's Leo got a swing tempo, and he's played a fantastic shot there. Perfect. Oh, and he's got an awful kick. Oh, and there was no justice there whatsoever. That was a great shot from Leo. Deserved so much better. So there's no way I can hit the 1 iron. I'm basically looking for my... So as you see, I seem to be in the heavier rough compared to Leo. I'm probably going to have to hit my 5 iron here, to be honest. The ball is going to come out to the right, but the wind should kind of take it back round. I just want to get out of the fairway here, so we're going to need to really put a good swing on this. It's going to be a really tough shot.
Something sounded off there.
And we've played that very fast again, so... My swing tempo was really
staying out of the rough.
Letting me down at the moment. I didn't even get out of the rough. So 172 yards. I am going to play the 5 iron because I'm in heavy rough again, but I don't even think this is going to make it. I'm going to take a bit of loft off the club. See if wind can take us round. And once again, I've hit a perfect very fast, but at least it's gotten up there. And I will be dropping shots here, guys.
And now that we're back on
really
the fairway,
struggled
let's
with my
take
swing
a
the
look
last
at
2 holes.
hitting this green.
As you can see, I've played 3 shots to there. Leo's on his 3rd shot, so the 2 of us are both struggling here. I will be honest, if you hit rough, heavy, especially the heavy rough in this game, guys, it's such difficult to play out of it. And that's a decent shot from Leo. He should be up there. Kick, kick. That's a decent shot from Leo. He's going to have a long putt for par. Oh, it is a par 5, so I stand corrected. Just as well Leo's here, guys. He's keeping me correct. So this is my 4th shot. I've really got to basically chip this in, or get it really, really close. So it's 59 yards. 3, 6, 9, 12. It's really playing 63 yards. I am going to add a bit of loft to this, a bit more even, and hopefully we can just get this stopping right at the pin. We need to get a perfect and straight. Whoa, got a swing glitch here, and we have got a perfect, and surely that's just going to be nice. You can check up any time now, and hopefully I'm going to get my par save and stay at 2 under.
Birdie.
Can Leo get his birdie putt? He's got a 34-foot putt. It's 1 foot uphill, so he is going to have to give it an extra whack. And I'm not sure what happened there. It looked as if he pulled far enough back.
Yeah, it looks like about 18 feet from here.
So this is now for his par. That was a better weight putt.
Oh, it was so close.
Just trickled wide on the left hand side.
All right, a little 6-foot putt here.
This leaves me a 6-foot putt for par. I'm just going to start it on the outside edge. And we
Great
drain it
putt,
right in the
and
middle.
that
So we
is
save
for
our
par.
par. We stay at 2 under.
All right, nice
with
little
the player
2-foot
clubs,
putt.
but it looks like the standard clubs are now going to drop to +2.
All right, let's get out of here.
So there's now a 4-shot swing.
Okay, time
Leo
for the
really
leader
needs
of
to
the
start
pack
trying
to
pulling
tee
the
off
birdies,
here.
which he's certainly capable of doing. But it's not me v Leo really, it's the clubs versus the clubs. For me, there's a huge advantage playing with the player clubs compared to the standard. So it's playing 163 yards, playing 161 I'll say. And with a wind behind us, I would say it's playing 150. I'm just going to play the 145 club, which is the 8 iron. I'm going to take a bit of the loft off. Aim this just slightly to the right, and hopefully I get a good swing on this. And hopefully this is just enough club to get there. And once again I've hit a very fast, which is just going to put it way
This
left.
one's looking dialed in.
No, John, it's not looking dialed in.
Okay.
So guys, as you're seeing,
well,
I keep
you
putting it
ended up
very
in the
fast
rough.
on my swing,
Sorry
which
to
I
hit
can't
you.
understand. I've not changed my swing tempo. So I'm really struggling with my swing at the moment. And Leo's once again hit a slow perfect, and that
Heading
could
towards
be
the
short.
beach here, not the good kind.
Yeah. So the two of us are just not at the top of our games at the moment. I feel the flop shot is a shot here. I'm just going to take a bit off of this. And with a flop shot, guys, you really need to get a perfect, or you blade it. Whoa. And I don't know what's going on here with it. My controller's not pulling it back when it should. And there we go. I got a perfect very fast. And as you can see, guys, look at that. We bladed it. But, could have been worse. It's going to be a long putt for par. But it should have been a lot better.
I'll tell you what, everybody ends
So at the
up
moment,
here
the two of us are just
sometimes.
kind of both going through a
Take
sticky
this,
patch here.
as a learning
I
opportunity.
really can't get my swing going at all.
Okay, time to
Oh.
regroup.
And Leo's struggling. It's a far better shot. Kick. Oh, unlucky. Oh. And it looks like Leo's. We're both going to be
underwhelming, but you're out
dropping
of that
shots here by
stance,
the
so
looks
that's
of it.
good.
This is me
Okay,
from a
let's see if we
par.
can save par here.
22 feet, 1 inch down. And hopefully that just starts to turn. Oh.
That was going to be magnificent.
We were so unfortunate that never dropped.
We've got 21
It's just
feet to the
unfortunate
cup from
Leo's
here.
not playing a standard game, but I'm sure it'll pick up. This is his first round off the day. He's just left that short.
4 feet to the hole. You can do this. Nice putt. You're in the
I think
hole.
that's a double bogey for Leo. He moves to 4 over, and I'm going to move back down to 1 under.
Thank goodness you dropped that one. There's your bogey.
So I'm sure as the round goes on, guys, the two of us will improve, hopefully.
Coming off
I'm
a
1
bit
under.
of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better
I'm
here.
just trying to eliminate these very fasts from my swing. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of draw on this. Hopefully we can get it running down that slope on the fairway. And there we go. Perfect. Normal
Nice.
service
Should be in
resumed.
the fairway.
The draw's coming around nice. And that is a fantastic shot. If we stay on, hold. And look at that. We just managed to stay on the fairway and no more. Fantastic golf shot. Can
Next.
Leo follow suit? He's just struggling to get his swing tempo together. And as you can see, he's going to try and draw it round as well. And he's played a slow fast. And he pushed it kind of left. So it just shows you guys, even with standard clubs, you can still
you might want to
get horrible shots.
Here.
In all fairness to me and Leo, we are
there.
kind of playing with two broken PS4 controllers. I wouldn't say they're the easiest controllers to play with at the moment. We've got new ones in order. And that is a fantastic shot from Leo out of there, and that is going to run for days down there. Hopefully get to about 135 yards. Yeah, 136 yards.
All right,
and Leo needs to get his approach shot close to save his par.
Okay, about 185 yards left to go here.
Don't get frustrated, buddy. You're doing well. It's your first round of the day, mate. Okay, so 183 yards, down 6 feet, so it's playing 181. Just going to jack this up ever so slightly. Wind's coming in from the left, blowing to the right. Hopefully that's going to be enough, because as you're seeing, the slope's going to push my ball to the left. And hopefully the wind accommodates for this and we can just get this near the pin. And once again, that's a perfect. I think the wind's just going to take us round a bit more than what we hoped. And look at that, we would have been a very good approach shot if it wasn't for the wind. So we're probably going to have about a 22 feet putt for par. For par for birdie. So Leo really needs to get this close to save his par. He's just doing his calculations. He's got a strong wind as well. So as you're seeing, he's playing the pitching wedge, and he's took some distance off it. He's added height to it. He's just trying to sort out his calculations for the wind.
Wow, it's going to have to bite.
Crazy Train, welcome to stream, buddy. Yes, I have tried out the tour clubs. I've played about 7 or 8 rounds with the tour clubs. For me, they're very sensitive. I don't know if you're in the stream. Like I say, me and Leo are kind of playing with 2 broken PS4 controllers at the moment. So with the tour clubs, it's near difficult for us to get consistently good shots. As you're seeing here, even with the player clubs, I'm not consistently getting good shots all the time. I would say 90% of the time I am. But there's still that 10% where you're not. Once I do get a better control pad, I will try and master the tour clubs. But for me, I don't see the huge advantage playing with the tour clubs over the player. As you're seeing here, I see a huge advantage playing with the player clubs over the standard clubs. But I just don't see that advantage from the player clubs to the tour. I mean, for the sake of 15 yards, it's a lot more sensitive. So at the moment, I'm just sticking with the player clubs. But this is just to showcase the difference for that. We will eventually do a video between player and tour. So as you see here, it's just a slight break to the left. 21 feet, 5 inches down. And is it going to turn for me? Is it going to turn? No, it didn't turn at all. And I've put that about 9, maybe 10 feet past. So that is going to leave us a long putt for par.
I think you can do this.
It's a 9 feet putt. It's not much of a break this time, and hopefully we can drain this one. Oh, I pushed that right, and that's going to be another drop shot for me, guys.
Ouch.
So I'm not playing anywhere near my handicap, which is plus 4-1. And there's Leo got a bogey as well. So
good putt.
Leo moves to 5 over. I'm going to move back to level par. So
almost had your
the two of us at the moment, guys, are not really playing to the what we can do. I think the last time I played Faxon Park with the player clubs, I think I finished about 8-9 under.
Let's see if we can do better here.
I think Leo finished about 3-4 under the last time he played this course. But hopefully as we get onto the back 9, our things are going to improve. My pattern's letting me down at the moment.
Yeah,
and wow, there's that very fast. Look at the very fast. If you put on a very fast in this, look at that. The ball near just goes 180 degrees to the left. So I've really
And
left
next.
myself a challenge here now in this par 5. There's no way I'm reaching it in 2. I might struggle to reach it in 3. It is playing quite long, 549 yards. And there's Leo, probably played the best drive of the day from it for himself. He's hit a perfect, straight down the middle. And that's really going to run on. So he's hit that 274 yards.
Okay, you're kind of in some deep stuff.
So I'm just hoping to get this down on. I don't even think I can make that second level of fairway, to be honest. So it looks like the 5-iron is a more favourable shot. But as you can see, guys, I just have no chance of doing that. So I'm just going to try and bump it down here as far as I can, to be honest. I know I'm probably going to end up in the rough again, but I do feel I've just got to try and get this as far down as I can and leave myself a short approach shot, or the shortest shot possible. We'll put a good swing on that, but as you see, guys, this came up a lot shorter than what I anticipated. But it's probably best we're playing out the fairway.
Down on the fairway, this is where I like to be.
So I don't even see, Leo's got no chance of hitting this in 2 with the standard clubs, despite him hitting a lovely tee shot. He's just trying to chase us down the fairway. Oh, he's going to be okay. He did play a slow perfect, which doesn't really seem to affect the ball at all. So Leo's going to have a really short approach shot, whereas I'm going to have a long shot into the par 5 here. 218 yards, 3-6, it's playing 220 yards. Wind's not really going to help me with distance. As you see, it's a really strong wind here, guys, and the ball is slightly going to come out to the right off of the slope. So I'm just going to try and chase this up towards the green. Ideally I can get my par. If I can get a birdie, it's a bonus. I was 3 under. I've dropped back to level par. We've played a great shot there.
Well, looks like this may
Is
be
it going to kick
stuff.
out of there onto the green for us? It should. It is. It is going to leave us a longish birdie putt.
I thought for sure you were heading for trouble on that last shot.
Yeah, crazy train. It's just going to take a while, mate. I mean, stick with it, buddy. It is a big difference from the standard clubs. But as you're seeing here, I'm not playing to the best of my ability. I hopefully will start draining a few more birdies. But as you're seeing here, I'm currently 5 shots advantage over the standard clubs, which my young son's using. But just stick with it, mate. It is very frustrating. I still get frustrated using the player clubs. You will eventually get there.
22 feet from the cup.
So that was a good shot from Leo. He should get his birdie. I've left myself a long shot for my birdie. 22 feet, 1 inches down. Slightly breaking to the right. I'm not sure if I've gave that enough. I haven't. I've left it about 4 feet short of the pin.
For the bird.
JT Ashworth, welcome to stream, my friend. Despite all the issues the Golf Club 2 is having us now, guys, I mean, the game is quite glitchy. It's not playing to its full potential. Oh, Leo's missed his birdie putt.
That's not how it's supposed to happen.
I think it blows the Golf Club out the water, to be honest.
Little 5-footer
I
here.
think it is far superior to the Golf Club. I played about 80 odd rounds in the Golf Club.
Nicely done for the par.
I would say I've maybe near matched that in the Golf Club 2 already. So I'm not a Golf Club veteran. I will be on the Golf Club 2. I would class myself as a veteran. But for me, the game is, despite the issues that it currently has, is still superior to the Golf Club. Once they get the games fixed and a few of the bugs and issues sorted and ironed out, for me it will be the best simulation game out there. So we managed to drain our par. Both of us missed our birdie putts. So Leo stays at 5 over. I'm still even despite starting off well. I went to 3 under. I've got 3 bogeys. I think I had a double bogey in one of them. So as you can see here, it's quite a short par 5. Just use the wind to take us back round here. And that is a fantastic drive. The wind will take us round. We should be straight down the middle. And that should leave us quite a short approach shot into the green.
Your turn. That ball was launched.
Leo's absolutely launched that straight down the middle of the fairway. Perfect, perfect. But as you'll see here, guys, he's probably going to be about 20, 25 yards maybe behind me. So he will be playing in probably about a 7, 6 iron.
Out here.
JT Ashworth, I didn't have one, but you were right. This is far better than any of the EA versions I've played, minus the services, of course. I mean, yeah, mate. I mean, the EA games were fun, but they're so arcadey. I mean, for me, this is the real deal. Minus the server issues, like you say. And Leo's find the bunker. Robbie Anderson, welcome to stream, buddy. What are the glitches was going to get for the PS4 tomorrow? There's quite a few glitches, mate. I mean, sometimes I get swing animation glitches. You get a lot of error reports where you get kicked out of the game and you've got to report it. Sometimes the clubs, to me, don't do what they should be doing. I've had a few issues with the putting where I'm just trying to gently take my putter back. It takes it full, and you're like a 1 foot putt, and it just smacks it away. So the game is quite buggy at the moment, guys. But it's things they can easily fix, hopefully. There's not too much wrong with it, but there is enough wrong with it. It's frustrating people. So I've left myself 117 yards. It's 2 feet up, so we'll say 118. Wind slightly in our faces as well, kind of, despite going there. I'm just going to jack it up a tiny bit. As you see there, guys, I just took a tiny bit of loft up. Hopefully from this distance the wind won't have a full effect. But let's see if we can get this fired right into the pin. So that's a perfect. We've got a good swing in that. Is the wind going to take us round?
This one bites.
Surely that should bite. Come back, a bit of backspin. We've got no backspin, but it should leave us with a birdie putt.
Little work to do, but nothing too bad.
Poor Leo's in the bunker. That's a sound wedge you've got, remember. Maybe change it to the lob, there we go. And that is a fantastic shot from there from Leo. He played that really well.
At least
hopefully he can save par here.
Okay, here we go. This one to save par.
Oh, just didn't send it out enough left, and it's going to be an hard drop shot for Leo. Leo's normally far better than this, guys.
And for the bird.
Hopefully I can get my birdie here. Take us back to 1 under. 7 feet, 3 inches down. Oh, and I'm missing my birdie putts as well, guys. It's been the story of the day from the two of us.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
I'm sure they will fix it all very soon, Robbie. I mean, fingers crossed. For me, it still plays as a real simulation game. I am very confident they will get the game sorted. And there's our par. So my putting's kind of letting me down tonight, guys, as is Leo. I mean, if Leo's putting was on par, as it should be, he'd probably about 2-3 under as well. So let's just quickly check the scorecards. So I started out with 3 birdies. And then I went bogey, par, bogey, bogey. Leo went a bogey, par, 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 bogey, par, bogey, 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 par, bogey. So Leo's 6 over. I'm level.
This is hole number 10.
So far, the player clubs are really outweighing the standard. I'm just hoping this wind kind of holds me up here, guys, and we don't run out of fairway. We've absolutely launched it. Oh no, and I think we're going to run out of fairway here unless it comes down. And no, we're okay. We should just hold it. We have. So this is where Leo's at a huge disadvantage, guys, when we're playing in the headwinds like this. He's probably going to be a good 25-30 yards behind me, depending on how well he hits the ball. A slow perfect. The slow perfect doesn't seem to affect the ball whatsoever, guys. Leo's just not getting his swing tempo nailed yet. Yeah, the servers are far superior to what they were, Crazy Train. But there is still a lot of issues with the game. I know a lot of people who have gave up on it already. I would say it's a minority. I certainly won't be giving up in the game, guys. So if you want to see more golf club from myself and Leo, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. So that could be nice if it kicks on off the rough. Go on, kick on. He's got a nice kick. It's just going to be a long putt for Leo, like he says. I'm not sure if you can hear Leo in the background, guys. He really calculated the shot well there. He was really unlucky. But like I say, with Leo playing against these headwinds, the game is far more difficult for him. So 143 up 19 feet. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So that is basically playing 150 yards, 149 yards. The wind against us. I'm just going to take a bit off of this 7-iron. Hopefully the wind's going to hold us up and hopefully we can get this near the pin. So we put a good swing on that. Perfect, perfect. Is the wind going to do its job?
For the green here.
This took us a bit more left than we hoped. We've just ended up a bit shorter. We've still got a birdie chance. And look at that, we've obviously caught a slope. I didn't realise the slope was as severe as that, and we're probably going to have about a 30-foot putt. So Leo's got a 51-foot putt, 1 foot uphill, so he's really going to have to give this a smack. If Leo gets anywhere near, if he gets within 10 feet of this, it's a fantastic shot. And I think that's going to be a fair bit short. He did get up the slope though, I think, but no, he hasn't. So he's rolling a couple of feet back. He's still going. So wow. So the two of our putting tonight, guys, is really letting us down, and Leo's still got a lot to do. That's a far better putt. That was quite a good putt from there. And the ball's not rolling back down this time.
Looks like a 24-footer from here.
So as you see, guys, I also have a 1 foot uphill. Slightly braking to the left. To the right from the left. And is that going to turn? It is.
Great putt in there for birdie.
That's a fantastic birdie putt for us. Takes us back to 1 under. Hopefully Leo gets this for a bogey at worst. He does.
Decent putt there for bogey.
So Leo moves to 7 over. This is actually the worst round I've seen him have, guys. I stay at 1 under. Move to 1 under.
Okay, you're in the lead. No pressure.
So hopefully we can get this down and the wind takes us round. It's a par 5. Wind's in our favour. Hopefully the two of us can get near birdie chances here. It is a long par 5, so the tee shot is really important. I've slightly pushed that to the right, but I should be fine.
Sounds looking good.
Yeah. So that has left us a second shot that we might well be able to hit with the wind in our favour. Hopefully Leo can hit the middle of the fairway here. I see no reason why. It's quite a forgiving fairway. Hopefully he can get this about 270, 280 yards. Yeah, he's gotten up to the 270. So as you're seeing though, he's about 20 yards behind me minimum. There's no way Leo can hit this in 2. Just watch he doesn't. The only one is the bunkers. I would watch for the bunker, Leo. If it was me, I'd be aiming more left, buddy. So that's a slow fast. He's going to leave himself a short approach shot. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to hit the green into here. Probably be a 3-wood, I would have to play into it. No, there's no chance of me hitting this, I don't think. I'm not even sure if this is worth the risk. We've got bunkers and water up there if we're not perfect, but do you know what? He who dares, Rodney, he who dares. This is going to be a real test of our swing. Oh, I don't like how that swung back. We've hit a perfect. Are we going to be rewarded? No, we're not. We're just going to trickle into the bunker here. So despite playing a good swing on that, guys, there was no real reward for going for that. I would much rather be where Leo is. So the ball's going to shoot off left here for you, Leo. You're going to have to counteract for that, yeah. And you're going to hit this way long if you hit this club, buddy. Alright, sorry, I didn't see you. Leo says he's jacked that club up. He's added loft to it. Very slow, perfect.
This one's going to need to bite.
So he's just managed to hold the green.
Nice.
He's not as close
Way
as
to
he
stick
should
the
have been
green.
from there, though. So I'm just going to take a bit off of this flop shot. Hopefully get this near the pin. So we've played a worldie out the bunker
That was
there.
superb, in short. 29 feet from the hole.
So Leo's got a 29-foot putt, 4 inches downhill, breaking to the right. And that ball needs to stop. Oh. And that has went about 10 feet past the hole.
9-footer
So
here.
Leo's
See what we can
putting's
do.
really letting him down. 9-foot putt for par. And he's not hit that either yet. So Leo's just lacking a bit of confidence at the moment, guys.
Okay, for the birdie.
He's doing really well for a 9-year-old, though.
Tapping
It
in
is
for
quite a
birdie.
challenging game,
Nothing
even
wrong
with the
with that.
standard clubs, guys. So I move back to 2 under. Leo's 8 over, unfortunately.
Okay, you are in the lead. Just so you
But
know,
you have.
no pressure.
No, it's not. So we're on to hole 12, guys. As you're seeing, these wins are really challenging. 173 yards. So I am going to play the 7 iron, the 6 iron. I'm just going to take a tiny bit off it. Hopefully the wind's going to take us round here. Just need to put a nice swing on this. We've really hit a perfect there. You couldn't play that any
Looks like
better.
this is
Has
a
the wind
beauty.
going to take us round? It's not as much as we'd hoped. We've gotten a good kick, and we've got another birdie opportunity.
Okay, nice approach. Next.
That's the thing, Robbie. I mean, I picked this game up for £26, the disc. It's not an A-list game, mate. It certainly, once some of these issues are fixed out, it's going to play like an A-list game. Yeah, I do know a lot of people on the forums and things have said, they're giving up with the game already, but for a £26 game, I mean, I would spend that in an hour being in the pub. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, to some people, £26 might be a lot of money, but for me, it's real value. The game's worth real value, and I think Leo might
This
have played a
one's
decent
looking
shot here if
good.
it holds. He's unlucky. So as you can see, guys, I mean, from what I've been saying from day one, the standard clubs are nowhere near as good as the player clubs. That's a good shot from Leo. It's a great touch there. He should get his par. For me, there's a huge advantage
9-footer
playing
here.
with the player clubs over the standard. So as you can see here, 9 feet, 3 inches down. These are the kind of putts I've been missing all day. This is for our birdie. It's breaking slightly to the left. And we managed to
Nicely
sink it.
done, dropping it for your birdie. That's awesome.
So we
This
move
one's
back
really
to
safe.
3 under. And Leo drains his par
Solid
putt.
stroke on that one, bud.
He's going to stay at 8 over. Never know, mate. You might get your game back if you take your time and start focusing. I'm sure
Nice
you
solid
will, buddy.
birdie on that last hole. We got another birdie in the works here.
So, par 4, 382 yards. There's no way we're making that. I'm just going to jack down, take a bit off it to the 1 iron here, guys. Hopefully the wind takes us round into the centre of the fairway, and we just get to the edge of the fairway and leave ourselves an easy shot over the water. So it's a perfect, decent swing. Maybe pushed it slightly right, if anything. But as you can see there, we're just going to trickle up to the edge of the fairway, and that's a great shot. I can imagine that Leo could probably hit his driver here, to be honest, and he'll be safe.
Alright, let's pop this in the fairway.
You might want to double check. He's not going to take the risk either. Watch the wind. The wind's going to take you well round right. He's adjusting for the wind. No, Robbie, you can. That's a good shot from Leo. You can start on the tour clubs if you want, mate. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. If it was me, I'd probably play a few rounds with a standard.
Sweet.
Or hit the driving range
About 130
and
yards
experiment.
out.
But yeah, I mean, you guys can start out with any clubs that you like. I played 1 or 2 rounds with the standard clubs, guys, but I just find it really easy. I've much more enjoyed the game since moving up to player clubs. It's a decent shot from Leo. I find it's still challenging. I do feel I've kind of mastered the player clubs. But like I say, I just don't see the benefit of moving up to the tour clubs. I really don't. It just really frustrates me. So I am going to play the pitching wedge here, guys. I'm just going to take a tiny bit off it. And hopefully the wind takes us round. I've maybe pushed that a bit right. The wind might take us a bit more round. Yeah, it has. Should be okay. We're just going to be side by side with Leo. Just slightly
Putting
inside
from around
Leo.
16 feet out.
Or maybe not, no. So it's a 16-foot putt we've got. Raking quite aggressively left. And we've managed to sink that again, so that takes us to 4 under.
This is for birdie.
So our puttings went from being dreadful the front 9 to being really good the back 9. Definitely JT. I mean, I don't see any advantage of playing the tour clubs other than bragging rights.
4 feet. Let's do this.
I think it would just be bumming up your ego. Because even with the player clubs, if you're not like 95% bang on, you're going to be really, really punished. If you're not 100% bang on with every swing with the tour clubs, you're going to be punished. So I just don't see the advantage other than bragging rights of playing with the tour clubs. And like I said with this video, and this is why I've done this video, I feel there's a huge advantage from the standard. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I feel there's a huge advantage playing the player clubs over the standard clubs. I really do. Whereas I don't see there's any advantage at all playing the tour clubs over the players. So let's hopefully can once again put on our clean strike on this and get this down the fairway. The wind's really behind us, and as you've seen, I've put a very fast in that, and a very fast just puts your ball so far left. So there we go, guys. You can still make easy mistakes with the player clubs.
Your turn.
And hopefully Leo can take advantage of the wind here and get this in the middle of the fairway. Yeah, he's going to be bang centre in the
All right,
middle of the
looking good so
fairway. It's
far.
going to be a good shot. He should travel about 270, 275 yards here, hopefully. And he's really, wow, he's still going. So my focus now is being in this heavy rough is just to get this ball back on the fairway. It's going to be really difficult. How's that coming out of there? So, hybrid. I'm just trying to get this out of here, guys. The ball is going to shoot right. I just hope I get a good swing on this and avoid the water. We put a great swing on that, and surely we're going to kick out. Come on, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out. And yeah, we get back in the middle of the fairway. So I'm going to have a long shot over the water.
Well, I'm just glad
Yes,
to be
Robbie,
out
the
of the deep
advantage,
stuff.
as you can
This is
clearly
good.
see here, if you look at Leo's 8 iron, his yard carry is 131. So if you remember that, 131 with 8 iron, I will show you my 8 iron. The main things are the distances. But as you go up the clubs, standard to player,
I think we're getting wet
Leo's
here.
found the water. The swing is far more sensitive. Far more sensitive.
Looking
And this
at
is
around
probably Leo's worst round he's ever had. So look, Leo hit, was it 131 with an 8 iron? I'm hitting 145 with my 8 iron. So it's basically 15 yards every club. So I've got 174, 1 foot down. So I do feel this is a club. I'm just going to loft up a touch due to the wind. This ball is going to slightly come out to the right, and as you see, guys, it's quite a tough shot the way I'm coming over the water, so I really need to play a good swing on this. And we went perfect. Fast just puts us to the left slightly, and I'm going to be chipping on for a birdie.
Well,
I'm
I can't
just
get it
going to
right
be
all the
grateful to
time.
get a par
I'm
save
lucky.
here.
Looking at 125 yards ish to the pin here.
And that should be good. The slow perfect, like we say, guys, doesn't really affect the shot. And Leo's just went into the bunker. So I've left myself 16 yards. I'm just going to fully loft this up, guys, and hit it. Hopefully we can just get it biting at the hole. It doesn't look as if it's down slope, so we should hopefully be okay. And that's just checked up a bit. So the swing seems to be
Better you
massive.
can get up and down from here, I think. Give it your best.
The tempo swing is totally different compared to golf club, where you could just pull back and hit me. You've really got to get your tempo bang on, or you're going to be punished. And that is a great shot. And once again, Leo's is just checked up really
All right,
quick.
you're on the green. Good stuff. Okay, let's see what you can do with this
So
7-footer.
I'm sure Leo will drain this if he just drills it home. Yeah, that's a great putt for Leo.
Well, I'm glad you sunk that one. That's
Leo's
for
moved
bogey.
to 9 over.
Let's see if we can save par on this putt.
And I've got quite a nasty putt here for my par. 7 feet down 2 inches. And we've managed to drain our
And you're
par
in the
putt
hole
and
with a
stay
nice
at 3 under. So as you can see, guys, oh sorry, I'm at 4 under. My front nine was horrible, despite
Okay,
going
time for the leader
3
of
under in the
pack
first
to
3
tee
holes.
off here.
We've pulled it back to be 4 under, and the wind here should really hold us up here. Hopefully we don't put a fast or a very fast on this one. And that is beautiful, straight down the middle. The wind
Nice,
will
should
hold
be in
us
the
up, so
fairway.
we'll be lucky to get about 260, 270 here. We just managed to get to 270 yet. Whereas Leo, with this wind against, he's going to be
And
really
next.
doing well to get about 250 if he hits it well. Maybe 255 with a bit of roll. Leo's doing the right thing. He's trying to cut off a bit of the fairway. And he's hit slow perfect. He should be okay though. You're pausing at the top of your swing. You see that? You can't do that. What you're seeing, what Leo's doing, guys, is what you kind of had to do in the golf club. He's pausing at the top of his backswing. So as soon as you see your character, Leo, hit his top of his backswing, you need to start your movement down in the downswing. So I have left myself 189 yards, up 8 feet, so it's basically playing at 191 yards, 192 maybe at a push. So I'm going to have to jack this hybrid up fully, and hopefully the wind takes it around and we can get a clean shot on this. Maybe just push that to the right, the wind might do us a favour.
This one's looking dialed in.
So we are going to have a putt for a birdie, but it's probably going to be about 20 feet, maybe more, due to us pushing that slightly to the right.
Alright, we are.
So try as soon as you've got to watch your character here. You must, as soon as he hits the back top of his downswing. So watch what you're doing here is, and for anyone watching, it's just a tip. Leo's pulling back and he's pausing, then he's starting it, which is going to be very slow or slow perfect. What you want to do is, I watch your character, not the control pad, so watch your character. As soon as he hits the top swing, we're coming down into the back swing and we're going to get perfect perfects. So perfect perfects every time. Hopefully Leo can recreate that. And there we go. So hopefully Leo can recreate that. He's adjusting for the wind. And he needs to get this really well or he's in the water. He is drawing it slightly, which is a clever thing to do. He needs to get a perfect perfect. And that's far better. He's maybe pushed it a bit left, but it could be a very good shot. Has it got enough loft in it to bite? No, it hasn't. It's just going to trickle out, but it's a decent shot. He's going to have a chip for birdie.
Corrected. It's the deep stuff for you.
And that could be beautiful. Has he chipped in? Oh, it's just stopped short and right. Fantastic chip shot for Leo, so he will get his par.
Alright, 34 feet to the hole.
And I said I would have about a 20 foot putt, guys. Add 14 feet of that. So 34 feet down 3 inches. I'm not sure if I've hit that enough. I haven't. That's a terrible putt for me, so I'm going to have about an 11 foot putt for par.
Okay, 11 footer here. This is definitely
That was an absolute dreadful putt from yours truly. Oh, and we just missed that on the left edge, so that's going to be another drop shot. So my scorecard's been full of birdies and bogeys.
5 footer
I
here.
don't think I've actually had many pars, to be honest.
Solid putt.
And Leo should drop his in for
for
his par, and it should give him the honour. Leo should be first in the tee box for the first day, first time of the round. So if you look at here, guys, I have had 3 pars. The rest have been birdie, 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 bogey, par, bogey, bogey, par, par, birdie, 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 par, bogey. So it's been a really mixed round for the two of us.
Alright, let's let her rip.
Yeah. So Leo's got the honours for the first time in the round. And look at the window, guys. It has been really challenging with these winds. I've never played this course with these kind of winds against us. But Robbie Anderson saying good on you, Leo. Leo says thanks, Robbie. And that's a great drive from Leo. It's probably one of his better ones of the day.
Next.
So with this wind, as you can see, guys, 12 mile per hour. Mile per hour. So I'm kind of going to go for this and see if the wind's going to take us round, just past in between the 2 bunkers. It's a huge risk. The way I'm swinging, I feel we can do it.
It's looking
perfect,
good.
perfect, straight down the middle. And there we go, guys. That's the advantage of playing with a player clubs, whereas Leo couldn't even contemplate doing that with a standard. So Leo's play is playing 65 yards really, with a wind against 10, but I don't think the wind really affects this kind of shot. So he's just, as you see, Leo's doing the right thing, taking a bit of loft off it, and he's going to go at it. Fast perfect. I think that might really affect it, and it has. But it's checked up. He's got a putt for birdie. It's going to be a long one. Whereas I'm going to try in a flop shot here. I just can't get the grips with these flop shots, guys. I'm just going to hit this full 25-yard flop shot. As you're seeing, it is going to break left. I am playing on an upslope, so I'm just going to play this full. Hopefully get the tempo bang on. And we've played a fast. We've played a perfect very fast, and that's one thing you don't want to do in a flop shot. As you've seen there, I totally bladed it. And I'm probably going to have about a 50, 60 foot putt for birdie. 68 feet. So it's really breaking left. 68 feet 6 inches down. So that was a terrible flop shot from me. Absolutely embarrassing. And hopefully we've gave that enough. Is it going to turn? This is for a birdie. Oh, and it needs to stop now, and I think we're going to go off the edge of the green. We are. Very tough putt to judge. So as you see, guys, I'm basically back to almost near where I tried the flop shot. So I really need to chip in now for my par to stay at 3 under. I'm actually going to try and use the... I'm going to jack this right up, and I'm going to try and use the flag stick. And see if we can hit the flag stick and drop it in.
Whoa.
And there we go, we chipped it in.
31 feet to the hole.
And we managed to save our par. Leo's got this for his birdie. It's 1 foot down the hill. Breaking to the right. So he just wants to basically get this rolling. That could be a very good shot. Lengthwise, keep going, keep going, keep going. Just needed to play that a bit harder. He's going to have himself an 11 foot putt for par.
This is definitely makeable.
Thanks, JT. Really appreciate it. Oh, and that just did not turn for Leo. I think he just took the break out of it. Played it too hard. And can Leo follow suit and chip in?
On the green there. The grass is supposed to get shorter.
This was Leo's party piece in the golf club, guys. Not that he played it often, but it was one of his party pieces. He was really good at chipping. And he's just not hit that one enough. So that's going to be another, it could be a double bogey, is it, for Leo? 4 feet to the
hole, you can do this.
So Leo's going to move to 11 over.
Nice stroke.
Poor Leo, guys. I think he's had the worst. This is the first time he's actually played live on my channel, and I think he's had his worst round. I think the occasion's got to him. He normally consistently shoots under par with the standard clubs, but he's only had about 10 rounds. But it was just to show you guys the advantages and disadvantages of these two clubs. I think we've fully covered that. So I'm playing 128 yards. So 127. With a wind against, I would need to jack up. And I'm going to take a bit off the 145. I would say without the 127, 157, I'm just going to maybe take a bit less off it. As you can see, guys, we just want to get it over the water. I do feel we might just be a bit long here. Hopefully the 8 iron, as we jacked up a bit, can bite. We've played a perfect. This could be nice. Or it's going to be the water. Wow.
Let's just reload and try
So that is a severe miscalculation from me there, guys. We've hit the water.
Next up.
Hopefully Leo has learnt from that. The wind really done me damage there. I'm amazed that club I picked did not reach. And if I was Leo, I wouldn't even take nothing off that, mate. I would just play that, buddy. It's a mistake I made. Once again, a slow perfect, but the slow perfect doesn't seem to do any disadvantage, and that could be a great shot. And there's Leo, hopefully going to get his first birdie of the round. He really deserves it. He's played a great shot. So I'm basically going to need to put this in, guys, to save my par. I am just going to hit this full. So I really need to hold this. Has it got a chance? We've played it well. Get in the hole. No, we're just going to be a bit long. So I'm probably going to have about a 15-20 foot putt for a bogey. So I really could drop 2 holes,
All
2
right,
shots here.
25 footer from here to the cup.
25 foot, 5 inches down. Could be a nice putt. Have we nailed it? No, we haven't. So I'm afraid that's going to be a drop shot at least, so it's going to put us back to 2 under. So my round's just been a total smash, guys, of birdies and bogeys. This is not a gimme. An 8 foot, moving from left to the right. It's moving quite aggressive actually. Nope, and I've missed. That's going to be a double bogey for me, so I'm going to drop 2 shots. So that's going to put me back to 1 under.
5 footer here, nothing too scary.
Oh, and Leo's missed his birdie, and that's just the way the rounds went for the 2 of us. 2 of us have not putted well at all.
Nice putt, you're in.
So that's a double bogey for me, and Leo's just going to end up getting his par. So I'm back to even, guys. I think I've had 7 birdies. Let's check the scorecard. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birdies, and I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, but with the double bogeys. It's insane. You couldn't make this up.
Okay, nice fresh hole here. Let's pop this in the fairway.
7 birdies, guys, and I'm even par. The course has been quite challenging with the wind, and there's Leo's probably one of his better drives as the round comes to an end. He's hit a perfect. So I'm just going to try my best here to get under par. I can't believe I've hit 7 birdies and I'm not under par. Maybe push that slightly to the left, and I think I'm going to be punished here unless I get a nice kick. Bounce right, bounce right. And as Leo says, guys, Robbie's saying putting is always hard, I find. I find the putting easier on this than I did the golf club. I was really bad at putting in the golf club. But I've just not putted well at all tonight, and here's Leo. I'd say that's the main thing, it's let the 2 of us down. So Leo's playing 200. That's 200 it's playing Leo when you've got the wind against you, so you're probably going to have to hit that, would you? I would probably just hit it full. And that's if Leo's even going to make this. He's put a decent swing in that.
Some rough coming up here.
Go on, bounce right, bounce right. Oh, it's a beautiful bounce. So that is a fantastic shot from Leo from there.
I stand correct.
It's a really good shot.
You're sitting on the green, nice. And we are.
So I'm gonna have
right
to hit. This is playing
175 yards.
That is playing 180 really, with the wind against. I'm just going to deal off my club, guys. Hopefully that's going to get this running towards the pin. If we can hit a good shot and the wind does its job. We've put a great swing on that. Is the wind going to take us round? And as you can see, we've overhit that. It's just going to trickle off. So I'm going to need to chip this in for my birdie, or I'm going to stay at level par. I'm really going to jack this up, guys, because I do fear that this is a slope. I feel this is sloping downhill. Very hard to tell. And I'm just going to put like a 3/4 swing in it, and hopefully it trickles down towards the pin. Oh, and yeah, it was downhill, and I did overhit that. So I'll tell you what, guys, I could even finish it, end up going over par here, which would be an atrocity.
To save par.
Well, 7 birdies, and this is the save par. I have a level round. Unbelievable. So a 17-foot 3-inch uphill, braking to the left. And it's not turned, so I'm going to finish one over for the round, guys. Absolute shocking round for myself.
Putting from around 16
It's not been the
out.
best of days on the golf course for me. Poor Leo's probably had the worst round that he's ever had, and I think he's hit that sweet. And there we go, Leo, guys. Leo's finished off with a birdie.
4 feet.
I'm
Let's do
finishing
this.
off with a bogey. But that's it for this
Solid
round,
putt
guys,
there
and
for
for this
bogey.
video.
Quite glad you made
I
that
just wanted to
putt.
put out there the
Nice
advantages
little
and
round.
disadvantages
Had a
of
good time
using
up there. We'll see you
both
next
clubs.
time.
You just need to look at these scorecards here. I did have 7 birdies. Unfortunately, look at all the reds as well. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks to the guys in the live stream. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button and give us a subscribe. And we'll see you all next. See you all on the next one. Cheers. Take care.